Hi Sagittarius, this is just going to be a mini reading for you guys. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Remember, if something doesn't resonate, it was just meant for someone else to hear. Yeah, everything isn't going to resonate with you all the time. So, I hope you guys are doing well. Just going to shuffle a little bit more. So let's see what's going on. I'm sorry if you hear noise, that's my fan. Let's see what's going on with the sign of Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on with Sagittarius. Too many cards, but we got a lot of, I normally don't take 2 cards at once, but we got the Sun and the Solar Plexus card. Limitations are self-imposed, radiant as if there are none. Be fierce, instinctual, and strong-willed. So some of you guys may be caught up in your insecurities at this time. Some of you may be lacking willpower. You may be lacking discipline at this time too. For some of you, I think I'm gonna turn the fan. Okay. Some of you may be feeling like you're lacking discipline, willpower, strength. You may be finding it hard to just have the will to move forward. You may not know how to move forward. Your confidence may be a little shaky for whatever reason. You may be having a hard time trusting yourself, trusting people. You may not really know what to trust, and you may not know what to really trust mentally at this time. And that's a very sucky place to be, because I feel like that's the type of stuff that drives you fucking crazy. Because you just have, it reminds me of the 7 of Cups in tarot. If you don't know what the 7 of Cups are in tarot, just like Google 7 of Cups in tarot and what it means. And it talks about like illusions, confusions, options, choices, not knowing which thing to choose. And the cups represent emotions in tarot. So a lot of the times you may be at this, maybe right now you just don't know what you're feeling. You don't know what to feel. You don't know what to feel about certain people, certain things. Maybe people that you did trust at one point, you don't really trust them now. You could be looking at them a certain type of way. It's stuff like, it's stuff like that. But I would say, Sag, like the best thing, and this came up in you guys' last reading, the best thing you guys can do right now is, build your discipline. Even if it's something as small as just telling yourself, okay, when I wake up in the morning, I'm going to make my bed, I'm going to brush my teeth, I'm going to take a shower, even if I have nowhere to go for the day. Even if you have nowhere or nothing to really do that day, still get up, make your bed, brush your teeth, take a shower, and even if you're just going to lay in bed and watch movies, but still do it, because then you'll be building some type of momentum of discipline, and then that's gonna build that will, right? So the will talks about, the willpower is the solar plexus. So maybe you guys need to eat more yellow-based foods, bananas, have some ginger. What else? Lemon water in the fresh thing in the morning, stuff like that. Just look up yellow fruits and vegetables, and yellow peppers, just things like that. Yellow apple, golden apples, and stuff. Corn, I believe. But I know people say corn is not good. But do your research. But again, yeah. Maybe even like working out would help. Even if you just say, okay, I'm gonna do 10 or 15 push-ups when I get up in the morning. Just do that. Or before you go to bed. I would say do it in the morning to get it out the way, because then what starts to happen is You be like, oh, I'll do it later, I'll do it later. Next thing you know, it's 12 midnight. So just do it in the morning when you get up. Just get out of bed, do your push-ups, make your bed, go brush your teeth, wash your face, shower. And even if you're getting right back into bed, or even if you're gonna lay on your made sheets, your made bed, and just chill out and do your thing, just do that. But do something to help build your self-discipline, because when we build our self-discipline, it builds our confidence. And when our confidence is high and when our confidence is stable, it also builds our willpower. And we need willpower because we need to be able to say no. We need to be able to have boundaries. Sagittarius is a sign that's ruled by Jupiter, right? And Jupiter is about the planet of expansion. But the downside to that energy is sometimes you guys suck at boundaries. Sometimes you guys just don't have the best boundaries with yourself, and you don't have the best boundary with other people. So then you guys tend to overindulge, and then you tend to overgive, and people tend to actually take advantage of you guys. And then your optimistic nature and your optimistic mentality, you guys start to get into this space of depression and sadness and grief and frustration and anger, because you feel like you've given, or people have like just stole or taken from you, when it's really your poor sense of boundaries. Sagittarius, okay? So make sure you're implementing boundaries with yourself by creating small routines, and it will take off from there, okay? So again, get out of, wake up, get out of bed. If you're into affirmations, maybe, say some, maybe put like I have, I'll show you guys real quick. But I have my like board of affirmations right next to my bed. So like when I get up in the mornings, when I'm not like in a rush, and I'm working on my time management, but normally I wake up and I'll say my affirmations and then make my bed or whatever. But you can say affirmations first, or then make your bed, or you can get up to your push-ups, and and then whatever, you find the order that works for you. But just find either a morning routine or a nighttime routine, or even an afternoon routine. Find something that's going to work for you, that you can stick to, something that you're motivated and passionate about sticking to, something that's going to make you feel good, so that you can just build that momentum. And that's what's going to like make you feel good. You're going to start to feel good about yourself, and then you'll be able to navigate through life and through situations with a healthier sense of self-esteem, so you won't make decisions out of low self-esteem and out of an eagerness to indulge rather than what's really good for you. So let's see what you guys got. Let's see what else. Let's see what's going on. Okay, the fish. Change is inevitable. Reinvent to adapt. Break up with doubt and make the darn wish. Yeah, Sag. Remember, you guys are a lucky sign. Luck only fails you, Sagittarius, when you're avoiding responsibilities, not taking accountability, overindulging, and not setting boundaries with yourself and with other people. So if you feel like you're hitting a wall or things aren't going your way, remember that. All right. Damn, I spent like 9 minutes talking to you guys. Sorry, I'll make it quick. What's going on with Sag? So we have light shines out of darkness. So yeah, you guys may not, some of you guys may not be in the best of moods, I feel like that's kind of a general thing that's going on with everybody though. I feel like everybody's kind of like, in some, I think they said 7 planets are going retrograde soon. So be careful. This would be a really good time to reinvent, recharge, regroup, revisit certain things, and not go backwards, but revisit, like, refresh your memory with stuff. What's going on? We have endings create space for rebirth. So we got endings create space for rebirth. Yeah, Sag, I feel like some of you guys are going through some type of, yeah, I feel like everybody's kind of going through like this thing. Not everybody, but yeah, but anyways, back to you guys. I'm trying to finish this in like 2 minutes. We have, what is the, Kali, endings create space for rebirth, right? So some of you guys could be going through like a transformation, a dark night of the soul even. You know, like you can be feeling like, you can be feeling like you're in total darkness. Like you could really feel like your mind and like your body and everything around you is just eclipsed in darkness. That part is for some of you guys, not all of you. But some of you guys could feel like you're just in this pretty, you're in a pretty dark space. Like things could just be being stripped away from you at this time. You could feel like you're losing control. Hold on. Again, and also I hate to sound like a broken record, but I'm gonna go back to what I said about building a willpower and a discipline, because you know, when we build our own internal willpower and discipline, when things around us start to change, we can remain emotionally and mentally stable and centered. Even if we get a little wobbly, we can still remain somewhat and semi-firm, because internally our will, the seat of our power, is very strong. Okay? And also work on your core at this time. I'm not talking about like to have abs. I'm talking about like real core work, like Pilates. And you know, Pilates was originally meant for only men. So if you're like a Sagittarius guy watching this, don't think like Pilates is like just a girl thing. Pilates was originally invented for only men. It was invented by Joseph Pilates. But then women started doing it or whatever. So I would say like stuff like, you know, Sag men and women. But I said my Sag guys just because like I know some guys feel really weird about yoga and Pilates and shit. But core work also helps build that willpower and that confidence. And it, you know, if you have a strong core, you have a strong will, and you know it allows you to have a strong spine. So like your core muscles are everything because it protects your back. So if you have a weak stomach, then you most likely have a weak backbone, right? And you know, when we're again, if we're weak if we're weak-willed, people can run over us. People can tell us what to do. People can control us, manipulate us. They can connive us. They can steal from us. They can they can just get over on us. So focus on your core and focus on your willpower and your self-discipline. And we have Lakshmi, cultivate prosperity through generosity. So maybe be also, if you guys are, hold on. We have Yogini, move in silence to seek answers. Yeah, some of you guys, even, I feel like you guys will benefit from yoga too, Sag. And we have the lotus, out of murky waters, the soul rises and unfolds. Yes. So I really do feel like you guys are going through some type of soul awakening thing, Sagittarius. I really do feel like you guys are going through that. And then we also have the turtle, which talks about self-preservation as they balm for the heart. So a lot of you guys need to focus, again, boundary setting. Make sure you're not giving so much to people you have nothing left to give to yourself. And when I say that, I don't mean in the sense where it becomes selfish, where you abandon responsibilities or abandon what should be done and the right thing to do. But I mean like making sure that you're not letting people become codependent on your energy and your time and your resources. Make sure people, your friends, your partners, your spouses, your parents, your kids, whoever, if, kids, that's different because, if they're babies or they're young kids, they can't really, we have to show them how to navigate, right? But let's say your spouses, partners, friends, parents, and siblings, make sure people aren't solely depending on you and your energy and they're just sitting there waiting and relying on you to sit there and do for them. So, because that could make you feel really depleted, and it's going to also it's going to rob you of like your chi, like that power that comes from that core space. So you never want your core power to be robbed, because when that's robbed, it's curtains for everything. But I'm gonna wrap this up. So, oh yeah, the generosity. Damn, where did that go? Oh, okay. Cultivating prosperity through generosity. Yeah, maybe giving more. If you teach something, or if you're well versed in something, maybe teaching it to others, giving out just free, giving people free advice. Well, I would say like helping people out. Just donate clothes. Even if you have stuff that you don't really love, donate clothes, donate sneakers. Maybe sign up for some type of nonprofit organizations, do some charity work. I feel like that's going to really help with prosperity too. Don't be so selfish. And this is what happens when we give so much to people and not enough to ourselves. We become poorly selfish, in the sense where we just become very stingy, and we don't want to give, and we just, we become kind of bitter and resentful. So don't become that way. Oh my God. Okay, bye. Hope this helps.